Dr. Ahmad Markat, Chairman of Estimates Committee, member of the National Productivity and Continuing Education Council, and Member of Parliament, Pasir Ris Punggol, GRC. Distinguished panelists and guests, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to you all. Looking at this year's budget, in fact, I would like to congratulate all of us for the good work. We have all done our part, I believe, in contributing to the nation's record 14.5 GDP growth last year. And many of us are aware, come May 2011, all Singaporean adults will enjoy the fruits of our labor and will receive the growth dividends ranging from $100 to $800. In fact, I would like each one of you here to give yourself and the person next to you a pat on the back, because I think indeed each one of us have done well here for Singapore. The past 2 years have been a roller coaster ride for Singapore. Looking back 2 years ago in 2009, the Singapore economy contracted by 2%. The story for 2010 cannot be more different. In his budget 2011 announcement, the finance minister confirmed that the GDP growth for 2010 is a double-digit expansion of 14.5%. But this roller coaster ride is predicted to slow down in 2011. Indeed, Prime Minister Lee has said that the stellar 2010 economic growth was the result of special circumstances and unlikely to be repeated soon. Instead, a more moderate GDP growth of between 3 to 5% is expected in the medium term, and 4 to 5% probably in 2011. Allow me to very briefly refresh our memory of the budget 2011, which I know my panelists later will deliberate, and of course our guest of honor, Dr. Ahmad Markat, in his keynote will elaborate. The budget 2011 was reviewed actually by the finance minister just over a week back. And this budget is actually built on two key fundamentals. That is growing incomes and strengthening our society for the future. Now, in fact, I was just at a grassroots event just a couple of days on Saturday that my MP on the ground was having a feedback session and talking on these two key fundamentals, growing income and strengthening our society. The feedback that we received was somewhat very, very positive, especially the portion on the strengthening of our society. And I know that obviously, given the budget debate coming up, there will be more to be debated, and you'll see a lot of these comments in the paper of the next few days. The goal is to grow income by 30% cumulatively over this decade, so that living standards and income can be improved, particularly for those at the lower end of the income ladder. To achieve this, the government has dished out a generous array of budget measures to enhance support for companies to invest in worker skill and productivity, to help Singaporeans upgrade, to provide the boost for our companies to venture abroad, and to entrench high-value economic clusters in Singapore. Again, very briefly, the key business-related initiatives are as follows. Helping companies with rising costs. Here is to give business a helping hand in coping with rising costs, tax deductions and one-off payments to companies through corporate tax, rebates and cash grants have been announced. The other one is boosting skills and productivity. Capacity and quality of continuing education and training for professionals, managers and executives and technicians will be increased and made more affordable to those who wish to upgrade their qualification or obtain new skills. The Productivity and Innovation Credit Scheme introduced last year will be further enhanced to benefit companies who undertake the productivity improvements. There are two other aspects. These two other aspects are encouraging